to delete this old one. Let me delete it, please. Oh god. Okay. New link. Old one. Very not working. Hi, hello, hi, yes, ooh, woo, welcome. Alright. I have to put this back onto Tumblr. I'm so sorry to make everybody wait so long. Oh, okay. Hello. We've got 3 options for tonight's something or other. And it's a very low res, but that's okay. Everybody say hi to Seiko. That's my kitty. She decided she wanted to hop up here with me while I drew. Oh my god, that looks so awful. So, I'm sorry, I have another YouTube window open for this, and it just looks horrendous. And the lag. Oh my god, the lag. I hope at least it's somewhat visible, because we've got ourselves 3 options here. We've got 3 golden, delicious options. Option 1 is a thumbnail that I drew up just before the stream of, we're gonna try and do Dark with Wings again. Or option B, or 2, however I labeled them on here, is going to be a feathery flight scene. And, you know, we all were asking how the end battle between Dark and Actor would go. So, I mean, why not? Why not a winged fight scene? I mean, right? Or 3, option 3, is something unfinished from my iPad, which I don't think will actually be possible for this stream, because I'm looking at my video, and it is bad. It's bad, bad. And so that tells me that I have a terrible internet connection right now, and I probably won't be able to email myself the the file from the iPad. Okay, okay. Blue Star, you want to see Dark and Actor fighting. Okay. Anybody else? Maybe, possibly. It feels so absent without any music, because normally I'm doing this on Picarto, and I don't have to worry about like, the copyright infringement stuff. And it... now that I'm on YouTube, I definitely don't want to get flagged for playing music in the background while I work. So I'm just gonna have to fill the void, you know, with my voice. Okay, okay, we got one for Dark and Actor fighting, and we got one for Edge Boy. Alright, we need a tiebreaker. Somebody, anybody. We need your votes. Aww. You guys are so sweet. Well, I guess, if I were to choose one, I'm going to go ahead and take the edgy boy on the edge. Okay, alright. Aw, thank you. It didn't a couple days ago. My voice did not sound very good a couple days ago. That was, whenever I was sick. And I've been sick like 3 different times over the past month, and it's not very fun. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. I gotta move my tablet over a little bit closer to me. Let's take this one. You see, the worst part is that I am just like, I'm the kind of person that can't be like, cringe culture is dead, because I will always do things ironically. Every single time. Like, I can't control myself. Let me deselect this. Please. Clip. Oh my god. Also, I'm working with new software. I'm working with new everything, and it's something. Let me tell you. Copy. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. All right. Gosh, it really is like dead silent here, isn't it? I want to save that thumbnail though. Let me see if I can't. Can I maybe this? There we go. Okay. So I can save that thumbnail. Get rid of these. Alright. You know, I always get really nervous whenever it comes to streams, and I know I shouldn't. Because you all are just so kind and caring, and I know that you wouldn't try and kill me. Yes! Whenever people are watching, it's like suddenly I don't know where my hands are. Everything is bad. I can't draw. But like, I love talking to people on stream. Like, talking to people on stream is like the coolest part. Aww. You guys are gonna make me sad. Oh my god, how can you even see it? How can you even see what I'm drawing? Okay. Okay. Alright, time for the good stuff. Oh man, that's a beautiful thumbnail. Oh god. There's my brackets there. Love you, bitch! Never gonna stop loving you, bitch! See, all this ends up feeling like is like I'm hanging out with my friends. Which is like exactly how I want it. But you know, there's always that low-key stress level. Let's see here. Instead of looking at me stress out, how about maybe let me go to Streamlabs and see if I can't. Instead of watching me stress out, here we go. There's my cat. There he is. You see him? He keeps me company. Okay. Oh god, that's blocking my chat. Jesus. Yes, the power of the meme. It truly. Yes. That's my cat Dave. He's a good boy. No, he likes to sit in here and watch me draw. Or sit over there and listen to me babble on and on. One of the two. Okay. Time to move on with my life. You know, I was going to make this a request stream, but then I was like, baby's very stressed. Oh, hi, Seiko. You've come back. Always got to do the popped collar. Like, there's literally, like, if there's not a little bit of thoughtiness, then, like, what are we even here for? Let's see. And that's the other thing about streaming, is, like, I'm always concerned about, like, people being, like, snooping on my, on my thumbnails and, like, my sketches and stuff like that. But, like, I know that there's literally not a single person out there that's judging me for, like, my literal sketch. Oh well. Man, and you know, I was really hoping, because I get to use... Oh? Oh? You joined late? Wingy Dark Edge Boy, yes. Don't worry about it. He's just, you know, he's on the edge, and he's an edge, so... Thus, edge. God. I've been thinking all day about that one post that I reblogged about, Mark and Ethan doing like personas for an Unis Honest vid, and like I absolutely would, like, no, free of charge. Free of charge, I would absolutely do that. But I have the general impression that they probably wouldn't. Oh god, I gotta fix this. Just because, like, I don't know, it's pretty niche. I don't know, like, I can't decide. It's so niche to do like personas, but like, you're right. I may have a shot. Who knows? Also, like, I don't know if anyone remembers the post that I made about how I don't think that I would be able to handle meeting Mark and Ethan without, like, just straight up dying. Oh well. If it happens, then I can figure it out then. But for now, I'm just not gonna worry about it. If they happen to see it and then they contact me, like, I'll read that. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Oh god, I don't know how to draw. Okay, okay, okay. We are absolutely giving Dark wings now. Yeah, like, I don't know. I just, I have a problem with talking to people that I admire. Like, even, like, in my own life. Like, if there's somebody out there that, like, for some reason, I don't know, like, a parental figure that isn't my parents or something like that, and suddenly I'm just like, oh god, I can't talk to you. I can't talk on the stream either. God, what am I even rambling about? I keep wanting to use my touch commands like I have on my iPad to use on this, but like it don't work like that. Really? You think my lines are so clean? I appreciate it. Don't make me go all woo on stream. I've got a pair of cat hand gloves that I bought at like Comic-Con. I'm in the process of making my own like fursuit costume to, vibe check the entire community. I am. I'm a coward. Oh, hi, Seiko. I just kicked you. Okay, alright. I don't know how to do this. We going to, fucking, and the worst part is that I work customer service during the day. So, like, anytime that I'm on my off time, it's like, I'm using curse words at all times. Literally can't stop. But the moment I see an old person in the car, I don't even think. I just go automatically into ooh woo. Ooh woos and vibe checks as a defense mechanism. Yeah, yeah, that really be how it is. Let's see. Like, I think, is my video even good enough? I might pull up my iPad and show some of the things that I've been working on the side, but I just haven't had a chance to finish. And it's the worst because anytime that, like, I start something and then all of a sudden I get hit with inspiration to do something else, like, it's over. I can't continue it unless I really, really think about it. like 24/7, I gotta be sitting there like, okay, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna work on this thing that I promised like 5 years ago. Otherwise, it just won't happen. I'm also, and I don't know if I should announce this on stream or not, but I'm sorry. The delay has your guys' comments coming up. Like, so late. I forgot even what I was saying. You know, that's fine. I lose track of my thoughts at all times. Where did my thoughts go? I don't know. I like these jaguars as like a juxtaposition to Dark. Announcement. I forgot what I was saying whenever this came around on stream. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Hang on for just a second. I'm going to show you Dave, and I'm gonna go get my iPad and see if I can't show you some of the things that I've been working on the side. Also, look at my cool poster up there. Yeah, it's cool. All right, there we go. No, wait. God damn it, I've messed everything up. There we go. Okay. Hi, Dave. You good boy? Oh, yes. Okay. We're back. We're back and we're fighting Matt. Okay. Alright, so pull up the monstrosity that is my iPad. And okay, that's right. The announcement that I was making was that I am actually working on a commission for the Grim Noir, but it's not Dark related, so I won't show that to you here. But you know, I mean, I'm super excited to be working on a character of theirs. Like, I admire their art so much. Just don't don't tell them I told you on stream. Okay, so this one is one that I had planned on working on this stream, but it I was having a lot of trouble earlier today. My hands went numb. It's a diabetes thing. It's just whatever. But here, wait, let's go in the light. There we go. This is the one that I was implying with like a dance with seance. If everyone remembers, seance are shape-shifting void cat. And you know, I wanted to work on that one, but it was, I don't know. I wasn't having too good of a morning art-wise, and so whenever this stream came around, I was like, I just got to do something new. I got to do something fresh. Let's see, what else do I have? I have, actually, and don't spread this around. Oh, thank you, guys. Don't spread this around, because I know that there are actor stands out there. And I'm not adding the mun of the tragic hero and you. I'm not adding them. But I have an actor piece that I wanted to work on. But it's like, it's so sketchy. I'm not even going to show it. I'm just going to tell you about it. And let's see here. There was one other one that I had saved in my drafts. Oh, here. This is, you can see a preview of the the art trade that I was working on with the Grim Noir. So, don't tell anybody, but we go and vibe check everybody. We're gonna show Dark's 2 personas. So here's my end. Gotta have that sweet wine glass. And I won't show you their end because, like, theirs is so much better. Theirs is so good. Alright. So, that was all I had on the things that I was doing side of things. So, I'm gonna try and finish this now. Or at least get close enough, you know, on a stream. to me. Whenever it comes to being a furry, like, you don't have to interact with any of, like, the crazies. You don't have to interact with, like, the stupid side of the fandom. You can literally just make a fursona and just go for it. Because nobody says that you have to participate in anything. You could just appreciate anthropomorphic characters and let it be that. And see, that's what I do. Because the fandom's a little bit crazy sometimes, and they're mostly on Twitter. And I abandoned Twitter a little while ago just because it became so, like, I was upset every day. And so I come back to Tumblr because I just want memes. That's all I want. Thank you. You guys are so nice. I always get really ooh woo. I think to myself, I say, oh, I'm gonna be like badass or something on stream. They're all gonna like think I'm super mysterious and cool, and that never happens. I'm like the least mysterious and cool person ever. Please don't at me. Oh my god. Don't at me. Like, I'm just a soft person. I can't help it. And that's why it's such a contrast, because I'm literally I still listen to 3 Days Grace. I still listen to Evanescence. I'm like the edgiest person, like, taste-wise, on the face of this earth. And yet, I'm just the most ooh-woo. Can't hurt anyone or anything. I overanalyze everything I say. On all occasions. God, how is this gonna work? I don't even remember. There we go. I do have a canvas flip option. See, I did set this up because I love myself. Apparently. And sometime in the past, not recently. Oh god, this is bad. Hello? Thanks. I'm glad people are thinking like that, that the the content does not necessarily make the person. But like I've always just been like the edgiest person, but like not in thought, just in just in what I enjoy. It's I listen to angry white boy music, and it's just the most awful thing ever. I don't think I want to cross his arms. He's going to be doing something else. Okay, quick pull. What should Dark do with his arms? I just want to draw his cute face. I mean, that's probably just the mood of the evening. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. I have to get serious, because it's supposed to be an art stream. Hold sword! You should put them on his hips. Ah, hold sword. Hold sword is a badass option. Like, whose sword, though? Here. We'll just zoom right in, and I'll just draw his face, because I love him. Smug anime boy, yes! Finally, good content. Ooh, you guys are good. I appreciate this, because literally that's why I love doing requests, even though they take me forever, because people have such a good idea of what they want to see, and they just like tell me, and I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to think. This is why. Ooh! This is why no one should watch me draw, ever. Oh man, but what about a wine glass? I don't know what I want. I don't know. I loved all the recent Unus Annus videos. They're so good. I can't wait to see the one where Ethan dies the second time. It's gonna be good. Ethan's such a good, like, honestly, I loved him in all the previous videos that I saw him in on Mark's channel, but like on this channel he's just like something else. Like, it's maximum over Ethan. He's feral and I love it. F for Ethan, yes. An F in the chat for Ethan. Okay. Alright, so there's a hand. We got one. Oh man, you know what? This is actually gonna have to be the moment where I go full furry and I just give him the tail again. You can go feral for 1 year as a treat. Jesus Christ. See, this is another reason why I love Unus Annus so much. The memes. Golden. I said on stream, what does a dark eye plier look like? We don't know. Yes, the tail is back. You know, someone said to me in my Ask box recently, they said something about, like, fallen angel actor and ascendant demon dark. And I was so fascinated with the term ascendant demon because, like, it's such a good way to put it. Like, I don't know, maybe he's not entirely good, but, like, he's better than the alternative. At least to me. Like, I know, I respect actor stans. I respect them because they can see the good in something that is very clearly not. And you know what? That's valid. Like, you can like whoever you like. I know, isn't it cool sounding? Like, I loved that. Why does everything have to be bad? Why does everything have to be bad? See, the trick to drawing is to not zoom in the whole... Yeah, absolute mood. The key to drawing at all times is to never zoom in. Just don't do it. If you zoom in, you die. I'm sorry. Least favorite thing to draw? Eyebrows. Yeah, it really does. I'm not gonna make call out posts. Like, I find the actor to be an interesting character, and, like, I will eventually, again, you know, I told you earlier that I have art already in progress, but I'm just not, no. Like, how could you look at that man and say, ah, yes, you've killed every single person that you've ever loved. And then be like, I love you. Dark has canonically killed no one. Except for me, with his beautifulness. Yes, yes, you are absolutely right, Lillian. May I call you that, Lillian? Ratman sucks, but he sucks for a reason, which is the yeah, that's how I think. He sucks for a reason. He's part of the plot. He's the reason why we love Dark. And then The people that are like, he's done nothing wrong in his life ever, I'm like, okay. You're drawing the actor? Oh hell yeah. So see, like he's fun to draw in the fact that like he is like he's the one that's under like the mysterious circumstances. Like everyone has to wonder what he was like before the entity like stepped in and was like, "Hey, bro, you wanna you wanna kill everyone?" And so like I don't know, it brings about this like really mysterious like what is my cat chewing on? Absolutely not, young lady. Um, it brings about this like I don't know like really mysterious occulty energy like as opposed to dark because like we know about like what happened to him so it kind of leaves out the mystery. I don't know like that's why I find the actor interesting but not necessarily like I'm not standing. Ah yes, you guys can just like sit here and look at this like really unimpressed dark while I ramble. you you get it. If that's Mark's new project, I will lose my mind. you know, I don't know. Like that's the thing is like it's almost better because it's lore, and like I'm a sucker for lore. Like literally anything with lore has my full attention at all times. Like I see lore and I am looking. Do you understand? So that's why like Dark was so incredibly interesting to me, and it was so weird whenever like he debuted in Who Killed Markiplier, because I don't know, it was almost or like the ending was revealed. I wish I could go back and rewatch it with no memory because that was just the best reveal. I remember I cried. And like what I was saying earlier was his debut in A Date with Markiplier. It had almost felt like that like I'd seen him before. Does that make any sense? Like he had never really appeared in that manner in any video prior, and it was just like, ah, yes, this is dark. I intentionally my first playthrough, I went through and I picked the dark mark like the route, and I was like, oh, this is gonna lead to Darkiplier. That was just like, ah, yes, okay, this is perfect. You come for an art stream, you sit and listen to me babble for 20 years. See, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have art streams. This is why I can't have art streams. Specifically. I'm gonna do the thing that I did with my own portrait, and I think I'm gonna do one of these. Fool! Thank you. All I want in a Heist 2 Electric Boogaloo is I just want to see Dark again. That's it. Like, he's gonna have to. There will be riots. I mean, he doesn't have to. Like, obviously, like, we'll all be okay, but, like, we're allowed to riot a little as a treat. Oh god, what is this turning into? Oh god, that looks even worse. Like, I tell my friends, I have a lot of friends who went to art college with me. Oh my god, that looks so bad. I have a lot of friends that went to art college with me, and like we're still friends. We talk a lot and everything like that. But like the the thing is whenever you go, yes, I agree. Lillian, like, I agree. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anytime that I go over to like my friend's house and they're like, "Oh yeah, what have you been drawing lately?" I'm just like, I look back at like the past 3 months, and I'm like, "Oh, just building up my portfolio, just building my portfolio." Come here, Dave, and drawing as much Darkiplier as I possibly can. Come here, babies. Come here. Come on. Get your cat butt over here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Thank you. Hi, young man. Alright. Back at it. Back at it again. Hey, that's my microphone! I am so sorry if he blew out any of anyone's eardrums right now. Oh. Ah! Oh, really? Cat on the mic. What will he say? One of these days, what crimes? One of these days, I'm gonna have a nice, good streaming setup, and that will also be the day that I decide that I will never stream again because I get so nervous. No! Absolutely not, young man. Young man, there's no need to feel down, I said, young man. There we go. Okay, that's a nose I can get behind. Twitch. I'm just barely getting into to YouTube. Picarto is where I'm at home. I know how to use it because it's very simple. Like, you don't have to worry about saving like videos. Stop. And I don't know. I think Twitch doesn't have. You don't have to worry about that either. But I don't know. Like, I'm definitely gonna try different streaming services. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He bumped the microphone. This man commits crimes. Look at them. See what they have done. See what you have done. He likes to rub his face on anything that it protrudes. Okay, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna actually do something. He knows what he did. I'm just chasing people off my stream. Yes. He is baby, but he's also a naughty man. Let's see. Do I remember how to draw dark? No, I do not. He is just the softest man. Couldn't ask for a softer man. Why did I draw the hair on the opposite side like a dumbass? And see, like, I know that people don't have like a particular like direction that they draw it in, but it will always be, if he's facing you, it's always on the right side. That's how I operate. That's my MO. Hello, young man. Oh, come here. Come here, babies. Yes. that's starting to look like him again. Now I'm starting to, like, not mindlessly babble. What time is it? Oh god, mouse, please work. 10:58. Okay, I've been live for about an hour. I think I'm gonna go maybe another 15 minutes. I know that I've done nothing. I've done literally nothing. But tomorrow I have more things to do. Well, I mean, I think in the next 15 minutes I'll actually speed up a lot because the sketching process takes the longest for me. Once I get past like the initial sketch, I can usually like actually start going quickly. It's just getting the idea down that's the worst. Eyelashes. Dark on the ledge, what crimes will he commit? I don't know, like, I'm not really feeling that. What about one of these? Yeah. Like, in the process of doing that last set of sketches, I actually, like, had to learn how to draw mouths again. Because I haven't had to draw, like, there we go, okay. I haven't had to draw, like, fangs in a really long time, which is nuts because, like, fangs are, like, my prerogative. They're, like, the thing that I live for. And so, just having to, like, restudy the human mouth over and over and have to use myself for, like, so many references. There we go. Was a trip in itself. Yes! Fangy. Ah, yes. Like, tongue out, crisp, beautiful. Like, people, like forked tongues specifically, for me. No, that one's not smirky enough. We have to zoom in and enhance. Or how about a sneer? And whenever I say fangs are like my prerogative in life, like, I'm not lying, I have a set in my side drawer over here. And see, this is why in that one video you see, like, or the one process video of Demon Dark, I just drew, like, the mouth, like, 50 times. And if I hadn't sped it up, it would have been, like, 50% of the video. Don't know how to draw. Don't know how to draw. Alright then. Now that we've decided that I don't know how to draw. Yeah, I'm actually doing the energy thingy. Yeah, I don't know if you saw whenever I sketched it, but I think I'm gonna do it the opposite direction, like with the like, you could probably see it easier than I can, but the pointer finger rather than like the pinky up this way. So like this. I've drawn hands enough. You'd think that I'd remember how. Wow, that He's always got to have black fingernail polish. Like, there's no way around it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I can thank. Ooh, I actually have it right here. I can thank. If anyone wants like anatomy book that's like really fucking good, here, let me switch. No, not on there. Not on there. You silly Sue. There we go. If anyone wants like a good anatomy book, it's called Anatomy for 3D Artists, and despite it saying it's for 3D artists, it it's great for any artist. Like, they have examples of like good figure drawing in here, like just in general, but like also they have it built. You like build the figure like as you go along. Oops, hold on. There we go. Like, it actually has you like study the planes of the body. I don't know. I really like this book. So, Anatomy for 3D Artists, and it's got the teal cover. You can get it on Amazon for like $30. I cannot. I have literally no thanks for the college that I went to, because college sucked, and yeah. Oh, I forgot to switch it back to the stream. Hang on. There we go. College sucked, and I learned next to nothing, and then I got out into the world, and I was like, wow, I can't do anything right. I can't get a job right. I can't. I literally learned next to nothing from college. So if you're thinking about going to art college, at least go to one that is like an art college, because I went to a university, and that doesn't go. That doesn't happen. There's like a certain way to draw the chin. I think that's it. Okay. And I like it better whenever these fold out a little bit. There we go. And I think I'm gonna have him lean back a little bit more. Oh my god, where did all my panels go? Oh well, I think I can control everything just fine. Maybe. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have him lean back a little bit more. So. Yeah, there we go. So like lean, and then lean forward. Can't see anything with my previous sketch in the way. Here we go. Leave that one up. Thanks, guys. I'm crying. Literally, anytime someone gives me a compliment on my art, it's just like the first time that I ever got complimented. It's pure serotonin, and I just want to say thanks. Okay, so have the arm go this way. I don't know. I don't know many. I've never been to another artist stream or not, but I don't know if I talk too much, if I talk too little, if I talk just enough. Pockets go this way, hands go in that way. Not quite like that. I forgot the other side of his hair, that's fine, you know. Aw, thanks. I'm just happy that it's Saturday whenever I'm trying to do this, because I was already having enough trouble setting this up. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I was having enough trouble setting this up, so like if I had to worry about like going to bed on time, also like for work, that would have just been too much. By the way, if you guys see me active on my blog in the middle of the day, yeah, that's me not working. But like I drive a courtesy shuttle, so like whenever there's no time in between, then there's like no time, and I'm doing nothing for hours on end. So, you know, what's wrong with a little Tumblr every now and again as a treat? mentioned drawing the actor while they were watching this. Does this chat and YouTube let you link images? I want to see. Let me see the stinky bastard man. I'm kidding, of course. It's going to be a very good drawing, and I want to see it. There we go, there we go. Oh, that looks good. Alright. This is all an internal monologue whenever I'm drawing by myself, so... Oh, tips on anatomy. Excellent. I have a book for you. I have it right here. So, in addition to, like, my tips on anatomy, like, I always draw with... The way here's the thing, is whenever I draw Dark, especially because, you know, he's always in a suit, so I draw just straight lines, like, really, really, like, edges. Literally edgy. I draw in an edgy way whenever I draw Dark. But whenever I'm doing, like, regular anatomy and stuff like that, or just, like, figure drawing, so, like, let me, like, pull up one of these reference images or something so I can show you how I do it. So, like, if I'm doing regular anatomy, you always, well, you don't always have to, but I always like to start with a bean shape. And so, like, this is, like, your upper shoulders and the top of the rib cage, and, like, this would be the image I'm looking at is of the back, so you would indicate the spine. Please don't do this to me. You would indicate the spine, and then I do, like, the hip area, like, I outline it as if I, like, cut through it. And then, like, I don't know, it's really hard to give anatomy tips because I've just been practicing for so long. And that was the only good thing about going to college was practicing constantly. But here, I will give you this book. So, like, this is the image that I'm looking at right now. So, like, I don't know, I always draw, like, in boxes almost, and which is not the way that I was taught. The way that I was taught was to... Oh, that's the airbrush. Whoops. I'm going to kill Clip. Kill it. There we go. Okay. The way that I was taught was that there is no straight line on the human body, which there isn't. You use curves that kind of, like, accentuate in a manner like this. So, like, for instance, this ended up looking kind of like a shoulder, so I'll just go ahead and go with that. So, all of the muscles, like, push and pull from different directions. I'm explaining this very badly. But, so that means that usually you have a curve that is like this, and two curves that are like that. And so, the joke was that, you know, you don't do this, you do this. So, like, they fit together kind of like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I always ended up drawing with, like, even though I was doing, say, like, a thigh, which is round, pretty oblong. So, even if I was, say, drawing, like, a thigh or something like that, like, just give an indication, like, so, like, that's, like, the pelvis, and these are, like, the, whatever these are. This is the rest of the leg. You would always start with, like, showing the hip, and then you would give, like, a really big, long, down to the, really big, long swoop down to the knee. And now, so you would be able to see that principle that I just showed you right here really well, because the inner thigh has, like, a muscle that, like, bulges out inside, and then it has a second one that does the same thing all the way down to the knee. So knee sits, how does the knee sit? The knee sits like this. And then, that doesn't look right, hang on. So like this, yeah, that's right. This side is out and this side is farther down. And then on top of it, your ankle sits at an angle, and that I can't remember right now. I think it actually goes like this. Your ankle sits at an angle as well. This turned into drawing tips with Volt. So yeah, that's that's a really bad example. Like, it doesn't even look that good, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, the muscles are never like, they're not straight like this. Like, you don't have like boxes like that. It's always going to be a curve, and they're always going to be offset by like two separate curves. I am very bad at explaining things. Oh god, and here I thought that I would be able to do David Christiana. He was my major art teacher. I never thought I would be saying that he was a better instructor than I would be, because he spoke in nonsense the whole time. Every single time it was just nonsense. So, anyway, the book that I was reading out of was Anatomy for 3D Artists. I recommend it highly. It is amazing. I love it. It helped me tremendously. Oh, well, I'm glad that you appreciate it, because I went off. That's just me and anatomy. Because, like, I love it, but I hate it. I think that's everyone's relationship to it, to be honest. Because if you can do it well, it looks like you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. But, like, it's so easy to mess up. It's so easy. So that's why, like, I don't know, like, you'll see me go through, like, tons and tons of sketches. Tutorial stream win. Yes, send me the drawing through Tumblr. I want to see it. Absolutely. And tutorial stream, I can absolutely do. I'm more than happy to. I might have to brush up on my own anatomy before I start it, but that is an absolute possibility. I would love to. Just makes noise. That's it. I'm like Ethan, I just make noise. Or, you could also post the drawing through Tumblr, and then I could reblog it. That's a possibility. Okay, so... Ooh, that is not the angle that is at. Oh god, these are long. These are extra long. Okay. Here. I'll do my leg tutorial again. Aw, thank you! I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Like, the fact that anyone even, like, remotely, like, follows my art or likes it or whatever is just, like, a treasure to me. I cry every time. Like, there will never be a day that I don't, like, yell and scream whenever people tell me that they like my stuff. Let us see the rat. Let us see the rat. And like, I heard some things about, like, potentially, like, calling actor rat, so, like, I should probably not do that. Oh god, where does the leg go? Where does the leg go? Oh god, it's everywhere. No! Stop it! Oh god. I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. That probably was really loud. Oh, I should probably get off stream soon. See, Mark gets the luxury of being able to edit his videos. Well, I mean, he does streams too, but he very rarely hits his own microphone. I don't see that one happening very often. I'm crying in the club. Okay, how do I actually want to do the rest of this? Oh man, and I made this canvas huge too. This is like a 20-inch canvas for whatever reason. Yeah, exactly. So, like, that's why I don't. I usually don't, but, like, you know, so many people are like, oh, you know. I don't know. I don't, anyway. I prefer not to. How's that? Hmm? Okay, okay, alright. Okay. Okay, alright, okay, alright. I'm not okay and I'm not alright. There we go. I think I can get behind that. Kind of, maybe. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's good. Alright. Woo! Alright. A leggy. I think I accidentally always draw, like, Dark taller than Mark, but that's just... that's just how it is sometimes. See, I always try and correct the proportions after I'm done with the sketch, which I'm still not done with the sketch, even though I said a little bit earlier that I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm done with the sketch, it'll be great. You know, I can actually start drawing now. Nope, that was a lie. Alright. I think I'm going to find my cats, and we will sign off. Because now that I've got at least the figure done, I should be able to do the rest of it. Maybe on another stream, maybe on my own, because Clip is honestly so much different than Procreate, and I really wish that I could do a stream on Procreate, because the interface is so good, but like the problem is whenever I have the microphone on Procreate, you can hear every single tap of that Apple Pencil on that screen. Every single one. And I imagine it'll be quite bothersome to the viewers, but that's just me. Also, I can't do video. I can't do video whenever I am whenever I'm on Procreate. I can only do the screen share. I can't have my gorgeous mug on there as well, which is partially, like, it's weird because I'm very insecure, but at the same time, like, I have to be able to talk and look at, like, how I'm talking to you in order to talk. Is that weird? It's probably weird. Alrighty, well, let me get the cats and we'll say goodnight. Bonk. Oh, there's the little one. Say goodnight, Seiko. Good baby. If I didn't let them in here while I was doing this, they would have been meowing at the door. So I figured I'd just head that one off at the pass. Dave. Hey, Dave. Yeah. You want to say goodnight? Woof. You want to say goodnight? Grumpy Pants? Last week, he got sprayed by a skunk. Yeah, we're saying goodnight already. Last week he got sprayed by a skunk, and I was sick as hell trying to bathe an angry skunk. skunk-smelling cat. That was a lot of fun. Baby. Yeah, we saying goodnight already. It takes me forever. Like, if anyone ever wonders why it takes me so long to post anything remotely original content, it's because I am the slowest artist on the face of the earth. Like, it's probably okay, but, you know. I feel insecure about it sometimes. You know, it's just casual artist hours. Alrighty. Well, I think that that's it. Everyone, you have a wonderful evening, and I hope you have an even more wonderful day tomorrow. And I will see you on Tumblr. And also, I would love to see that drawing. Please, please, please tag me in it. Oh, there he is. Alrighty. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams.